Hi folks, welcome to the 7th and final episode of our early access beta save with Brighton on Football Manager 26. I'm Roccat. Today we've got the final two games of the season. We're going to be playing Leeds and then we finish the season up home to Manchester United. So let's have a look at the fixtures from when you were last with us. As you can see, this is now a lot quicker. We found a patch thanks to Basic Boyo. It just runs so much quicker now. Absolutely different game. I'd say just the screen's completely quicker. It's just fantastic. So yeah, back to those results then. So the last games you would have seen were the Swansea and Sunderland games. We lost 4-0 to Liverpool. We beat Burnley 4-0. Beat Spurs 3-2, which is a good result. And then we haven't won since then. We lost to Chelsea, Newcastle and Wolves. That leaves us in, if we can click the right screen, there we go, go on to league table, we're in 11th place, 36 played, 13 won, 7 drawn, 16 lost, scored 57, conceded 76, 46 points on the table, so we can get to 52, but I mean, teams above us are going to get more points, so we're probably going to aim to try and finish in 10th. If we can finish the top half of the table, that would be fantastic. If we have a look at goals against, we are up there with Leeds, which isn't great, is it? Let's be honest, it's not fantastic. We're just a leaky team. In terms of goals scored, we are the 6th best team at scoring goals. Is that right? Yeah, 57 scored. So yeah, we're out there with some of the best, but our defence is what's let us down this season. So let's jump into the match then against Leeds. Team we're putting out there is Keller in goal, a back four of De Croupier, Dunk, DeBast and Boyomo. Weaver and Hinchelwood in the defensive midfield positions, if I get my words out. Gruder, McAtee and Marsh supporting Sargent up front. We will go with a more relaxed, team, or more our starting team. Our starting team for the Manchester United game, but for this one we'll just get through it, see if we can get some results. The suggested team button still does not work. It's a little bit frustrating, so I went through another way to try and pick the team, and it's not put many players on the bench. You can see we've only got 4, so that's on me there. What should we say? Go out and win it. Should have checked the bench before we actually got the players out there. Again, there's still too many screens to click through just to get to see some football. So Leeds kick off this match, and the highlight does come to an end right there. We have changed the attribute colours as well. If you're going to sort it out SI, on the tool side of it there is an attribute colour. Sort whatever colour you want for your attributes there, and then put it in. There is a little guide of how you can do that there. So thanks to the guys there at Sort Out SI. I know I represent them trying to do content for them. I'm no good with any of the tool side of things, but I'll happily use some of the tools and promote what we need. And this is a real mismatch of colours here. I don't actually know who our players and who the Leeds players are. This is, I mean, look, Leeds are in white. We are in white and grey, or white and pink, mauve, or some sort of colour. This is ridiculous. We'll stick with it. We've got the ball at the moment. McAtee down this right hand side puts a cross in. Josh Sargent can't find the back of the net, puts it wide. It would have been easier for us to play in our third kit. Oh, but yeah, we'll go with it. Football Manager, eh? It's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. 15 minutes on the clock. We've had a couple of shots. Leeds have had a few shots as well. We've got the ball here. Hinchelwood plays it forward into Gruder. Yeah, but, oh, it's a free kick. That's why. Solly Marsh then with the free kick, hits the crossbar. Goalkeeper was coming away from the goal. Good reading of the game, I guess, or I guess the script side of things there. Leeds with the ball on the right hand side, nothing comes of it. So yeah, we've had 3 shots, 1 on target. Leeds have had 3 shots, none on target. I think I got that right there. Weaving Leeds, yeah, sounds the same. We've fouled. No, we haven't fouled. We've come away with the ball here and given it straight back to Leeds. They put it over the top, and they should have scored that. They should have scored it. Wasted the opportunity against us there. Free kick to us again. Solly Marsh chips it in. Can't find any of our players. Leeds head it out for a throw-in. We've still got the highlight. Marsh with the shot. Good effort. Very, very good effort. Does go over. XG of 0.29 so far compared to Leeds' 0.57. It doesn't look like that registered as a shot as well. The Solly Marsh when he put it over the bar. But there we go. Lewis Dunk with the ball. Trying to find it down the right hand side now. McAtee feeds it in. That's a little bit too much of Solly Marsh then. We've headed it back on. Leeds have got it back. Oh, it's going to be a goal here. It's not. It's a good save. Very, very good save from Keller. I thought as our players tried to head it away and he's headed it up in Dominic Calvert-Lewin's ran onto it, they were going to score. Sort of how things go in Football Manager sometimes. As we got a corner here, DeBass is going to put this one in. Doesn't beat the second man this time. None of our players were there at the front post as Gruder comes in. I thought he forced a save out the keeper. He hasn't. He's put it over. For the second half, we are going to go out for the positive mentality. We're not going to make any substitutions because I was an idiot. Half time, 0-0. I keep going. If we can do this, we can win. I still don't like that the highlight kicks in from the kickoff and then seconds later shuts down. Really don't like that. If it's going to be a highlight, have the highlight. If it's just showing you that we've kicked the match off, it's pointless. Absolutely pointless. Dunk then into DeBass as we're trying to push it forward. We've gone back again. Now we've gone forward. Up that right hand side of Solly Marsh. Can he find a cross? He's into the box. Gives it back to Boyomo. Had one too many touches, I think. Weaver with the shot. Forced to save out of Perry. We have a corner. Would have been easier to score. Or at least hit the target instead of all the passes. But I guess that's tiki-taka football for you. Finding that pass. Solly Marsh put the ball into the goalkeeper's hands. And he rolls it forward. Living dangerously here. Leeds passing it around inside their box and at the edge of the box. They've got themselves out of trouble. Got down the right hand side. Dan James just walked for an entire team then. Leeds have got it back. Over the top it goes for a goal kick. 11 shots now to us. 5 on target. Leeds with 9, 2 on target. But they have the better XG. We don't want to do little taps like that, keeper. We really don't. Solly Marsh, right hand side, back into Hinchelwood. Where's the opening going to come? Hoping it's going to be here. Marsh into the box, find a cross. He does. It's Josh Sargent. I think he backheeled it in. little Cruyff-esque touch there. VR's checking it. It's going to count because they haven't set the program out right there, the script. But there's Solly Marsh. No, it wasn't. He slams it home. Slams it into the back of the net. 1-0 to us. Lovely, lovely stuff. Let's have a look at the league. I can't look at the league table. Got a highlight here. De Croupier on this left-hand side into Weaver. Up the line to Gruder. Sort of held it up and then had to retreat because there was no options going forward. Played ourselves out onto the right-hand side. Marsh needed to cut it back a little bit more. Played it into the Leeds players who scored. Oh, it's disallowed. This is what I mean about the script down here. I don't like this here because it takes the fun out of the VAR side of it. We know it's been disallowed. We don't need the VAR coming up. Right, I said league table, didn't I? Every time I go to do it, highlight comes in. Not going to argue because it is with us. Like we've got it on this left-hand side. Free kick to De Croupier. I'm going to put that down to the colour of the shirts. Because there's no way he should pass that forward. Knowing that there's 2 Leeds players there. That's what I'm going to put it down to. We were... Oh, we can't see it from there. I think we were up to 10th. We were up to 10th. We dropped back down to 11th now. Gruder with the corner. This way, he's not beating anybody. Solly Marsh. James McAtee has got a little tap in there. Marsh put the ball into the box. We'll see it from here. And McAtee's tapped it in. So Leeds clear it. Marsh with the... Is it the first time effort? It is the first time effort. And James McAtee's there to tap it, essentially, past the goalkeeper into the back of the net. 2-1 to us. We are back in the lead. Lovely, lovely stuff. So we should be up to 10th now. We are. 2 points behind Villa. And we're not catching Newcastle now. So our aim is just to overtake Aston Villa if we possibly can. Might not be possible. Might not be possible. We shall see. 3 minutes of time added on. Leeds have got a corner. We've got it clear and we're chasing this ball out. Left hand side, booting it up the pitch. Gruder's there. Gruder makes it 3-1. Nice, simple, counter-attacking football from us. So let's have a look at this. This corner comes in. It's headed on by DeBast. Croupier's there. As the goalkeeper's at the other end of the pitch. Wants the pass. I'm saying he's offside. Gruder's offside. But I'll take it. I will take it. 3-1 to us. Bit strange that. Any other game, he would be offside, but we pick up 3 points. Winners on the day. Well done, boys. Now let's go and do the same against Man United. Set the team then for our final game, in the final game of this save. It will be Keller in goal, a back four of Dest, Dunk, Boyoma and Hinchelwood, Belieber and Timber in those defensive midfield positions, Matoma, McAtee and Minte supporting Ruter up front. I don't actually want Ruter, I want Josh Sargent up front. He is on a fitness test, and we've actually got a full bench, because I set it up properly this time, so way well done Russ. Let's get out there. Let's go and have some fun in this final game. See if we can beat Man United. Potentially finish in 9th place, but 10th is always the aim after we fell apart that middle part of the season. Let's go and show how capable we are of beating a big team. Let's get through this. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Collapse that down. We will make substitutions in this one. Didn't make them in the last one, did I? So we will make them in this one because we actually got them on the bench. We started off this game quite quick. 1 shot, 1 on target. No XG for it so far. And a corner. We are controlling possession as well. The Man United are inching it back from us. Seems like all the action is in Man United's half at the moment. Man City are beating Villa. So as long as we can beat Man United, we should be finishing in 9th. We've got the ball back here. Boyomo into Hinchelwood. Plays it up the pitch. There's Minte. Cuts into the box. Oh, hits the post, I think. Might have been the side netting from what the commentary said at the bottom, but it wasn't a bad effort. He did have Sargent to his left. Had he passed it to his left, he might have got the shot on target. Forced to save out the goalkeeper. Minte puts his corner in. It's at that back post where none of our players are. James McAtee picks it up into the box with a wild shot. It's always rising, and it dipped after it went out of play. So you can't knock the effort. I mean, you can knock the effort, but you can't knock the intent, shall we say. Tried to score, just didn't execute it that well. He's on a 7.2 rating so far for this match. Dropped down to 7.1 now. We've gone 35 minutes on the clock. We are match stats comfortably in charge of it. Just need to make it count where it counts, if that makes any sense. We need to go and get a goal. If we get one before half time, that would be brilliant. It'd be a massive confidence booster. I don't want to concede before half time there. Because Man United play it around between their defenders. I'm guessing this is just possession control for them at the moment. They chip it forward. They got Alessandro Trossard from Arsenal. Is that a good save? It is a good save. Good save from Keller. Sesko breathing down his neck. Fires one at him. Pushes it over the bar. Half time 0-0. Let's see, that's the boys. And then if we have a look at tactics, Josh Sargent is tiring. But don't really have a striker to come on for him. So he's got Ruter. Costelas. Let's go with Ruter. Stick him up front. Oh, I didn't even confirm the substitution. Do you know what? We'll leave it. We'll leave it. Go at the hour mark. Make 3 changes then. Players that probably come off: Minty, Sargent, maybe Dest. We've gone up to the positive mentality now. So we're down this left hand side. Matoma beats his man, plays it into Belieber over the top to right hand side. Minty's there. Luke Shaw does some good defending, puts Minty off. We have a throw in. Hinchelwood's going to take this one. Do we have a penalty? Do we have a penalty? We do have a penalty. Stepping up to take this one is Josh Sargent. Just before he's about to come off the pitch as well. Tucks it away. Brighton 1, Man United 0. We go up into 9th. Let's have a look at this penalty. It's quite a good one. I don't think any keeper's going to get to this one. Nah, it's right in the corner. Maybe goalkeeper could get it if he went the right way. But there was a lot of power, a lot of pace on that shot. Lovely, lovely, brilliant stuff for us. We are now at the hour mark. So like I said, we are going to make those changes. We will bring on Router for Sargent. We will bring on... Who are we going to bring on? Boskagli for Dest. I said Minty was going to off, didn't I? So we will bring on Gruder to go out there. There we go. 25 or so minutes left to go in this game. Just scroll down here to see. No, yeah, we are at 9th now. Yeah, we are, because Man City were beating Aston Villa. I thought we were going to get another penalty then. We've not. Timber with the ball. Goes to Lewis Dunk. Boskagli. Feeds into Belieber. Plays it across. James McAtee. I questioned my signing of him. These past couple of games, he's really paid us back for how much we spent on him. Just contributing to goals. Contributing to assists. £55 million. It's a lot of money. But when you're scoring goals and you're contributing, it's fantastic. 2-0 to Brighton. Man United aren't coming back into this one. Everton's overtaken them, I think, potentially. Let's go tactics and make some changes. Boyomo can come off. Dubas can come on. And for my final trick, let's go with Marsh coming on, play on the left hand side. Man United shouldn't be getting back into this one, although I did say that with the Swansea game where we were fully in control of it and ended up losing on penalties. Believer puts it in to Solly Marsh. It worked. The substitute worked there. I did wonder what Boskagli was doing here when he decided to turn back. But I'm not going to question him. He's found Belieber. Belieber's got to the byline, put the cross in. Solly Marsh, unmarked, puts it home. Brighton 3, Man United 0. Where was this earlier in the season? Where was this football earlier in the season when we were awful? Just awful start of the season. And then part of the way through the season while we were awful, we could have been in the European spots if we played the way we're playing at the moment. In comes across for Solly Marsh, trying to find James McAtee. He doesn't. Hinshelwood picks up the loose ball. Big cross, but it's too close to the goalkeeper. Oh, Man United. Are you Onana in disguise? I mean, look at this. Just rolls it out into the path of Delit, who does a FIFA glitch by the looks of things. Gives it to Router. Router puts it into the back of the net. That is silly. Very, very silly, but we'll take it. 4-0 to the Seagulls. It should just stay like this as well. We've got 5 minutes of time added on. As I said, Man United are not getting back into this one. Are we going to go for a 5th? We're not. Man United got it down the right hand side. Hit the defender. Play back in. We've got it clear. As it sounds like the rain's coming in here in Bristol. Buemo. Oh, they've got one back. 4-1. Season should be... the game should be wrapping up right about now. Just get to the final whistle. Get to the final whistle. Final whistle, ref. There we go. We do win 4-1. Lovely, lovely stuff. So apologies for the little jump there. We got to the this screen here, so we've got a little bit of review of the season. We finished 9th. 52 points. I will look at this table. Is it from this screen where you can look from extended? It is. You click on that, click on the tile there, and the tab comes out. So let's go with positions. 15 wins, 7 draws, 16 losses, 64 scored, 78 conceded. Goal difference of -14, 52 points on the table. We were 38 behind Liverpool, who win the league. and getting into those European spots. We were 7 points off of finishing in the conference positions. Still a game to play in Villa and Burnley. So when is that? When's that game? Why is there still a Premier League game to go on Wednesday? That must be... Is it FA Cup related? We might not finish 9th. I'm going to jump to that game and find out if we do actually finish 9th in the table. Before we do that though, let's go to the portal. Have a look at the squad. Who was our top goal scorer? Matoma was 17. Danny Welbeck got 9. Josh Sargent got 12. Sorry, Josh Sargent got 9. McAtee was 7 goals. Assists, Mincy with 11. 5 for Welbeck, 5 for Ruta. So we needed to score a lot more. That was the issue. If we have a look at the fixtures, we can I can show you where it all went wrong. It's a slow start, very, very slow start. After 2 draws, we lost 3 league games in a row, 1-3, and then it was inconsistent form. January was poor. We won 1 Premier League game there. Better towards the end of the season, but I mean, January, December, December and September was where we sort of fell apart. Didn't get going, struggled, then found rhythm. So yeah. Right, let's see if we finish 9th. Nah, it's a 10th place finish in the end. Aston Villa beat Burnley 1-0. Burnley get relegated. We finished 10th, but it's a top half finish, so I'm not going to complain too much. So that is our first season done and our first save done of Football Manager 26. What have we learned? It's got a few bugs in it. Let's be honest. Is the interface, user interface, great? Not really. Takes a lot to get used to. And I guess as we get into half star to 5 star, we will understand it a little bit more. Sort of know what we're doing, where certain things are. We're still sort of scrabbling around trying to find them. Having to find myself like writing little notes down for where stuff are. But other than that, graphically does look pretty good. I'm quite happy with it. Not 100% happy with it, but we'll go with it. We'll say it's okay. 5 out of 10 is what we'll say. I will do a little bit of a review on it at some point, maybe after half star to 5 star does start. But if you guys have enjoyed this series, big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel as well. On November 5th, I'm not going to try and get a video out on November 4th unless Football Manager drops at like 4 o'clock. We'll get one out in the afternoon. We have half star to 5 star starting where we are at Hereford. So our journey starts there. And if you guys want to subscribe, much appreciated if you hit that subscribe button for me. Thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.